So yeah, I walked down to the I-10, and I'm not on the on-ramp anymore. I'm right on the side of the highway, where, I mean, that's how I met the Morrows, was laying on the side of the highway. I was all the way back here laying on my back, lazy, thumb out like this. Oh, it was good times. But yeah, and so I think I did end up sitting down. I only stand up for a couple hours. When I'm tired of standing, I'm not gonna lie, I had to sit down, I park it. I'm gonna be there for a while, not like I'm in a hurry. And so yeah, I parked it there, and I waited for a while. I'm not gonna lie, not everyone stops for me, but the people who do, they're worth meeting. I met Cody and Nick, great people. They're traveling together. They work together, only one of them works. They just go with each other because, why should one of them stay at home when they'd rather be together, right? And that makes sense. And it seems like a really good idea, and it seems like a lot of fun. They both have got to see a lot of the country together, and it's through work, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can't really beat that. And they seemed really happy together. And they're really good people. They shared ribs with me. We traded stories. They dropped me off in El Paso, right at downtown. It was getting dark, and they wished me the best of luck, and hopefully I stay in touch with them. They did add me on Facebook, which is great, because, not everyone does, not everybody can. I understand we're busy people with lots of people in our lives, but it's awesome when I can meet people and stay in contact with them and stay friends with them, because, that's one of the big reasons why I do this. Meeting all y'all makes it worth it, But yeah, so I go to the downtown area, and I went to one of the plazas. I have a picture there somewhere, or a video. I have a video. It's where the crocodiles are. And so I went down there, I parked it, it was dark. Should have got a picture then, it was beautiful. They have lights in there and stuff, and lots of people there at night. I'm playing my instrument, I'm playing my ukulele. And so I was playing away for a couple hours, and most people they walk by, they see the backpack, they don't want to deal with this bum. Albuquerque, they were pretty cool. People would even come and, I'm about, I hope you enjoyed the music. So you can stand there and give me nothing. It's fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm actually trying to get better at the instrument is one of the things I'm there for. And just to give you some music for when you're going from point A to point B, which I think is cool. I've always loved street performers. I've always loved live music. So I love it. One guy, he's actually a security officer from Argentina. His name was Angel. I remember his name. His name was Angel. He's a good guy. So I asked him to, not ask him anything. He walked up to me. He asked if I was okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And we talked for a little bit, and he started using an analogy. He spoke pretty good English. He said he didn't know the English word and stuff, but he spoke pretty darn good English. Way better than I can speak Spanish, so. But anyways, he was trying to use the analogy of transplanting a tree, which is a good analogy too. Because sometimes analogies can transcend language. Even though I was struggling with it at first, but he's saying I need to put down roots somewhere and get a job and an apartment. And so I was trying to explain to him, that's not the way I want to live. I understand that lifestyle and I've done it before, but the way I want to live is different. I want to keep traveling. I want to see the world. I want to meet all of you. I want to meet everyone. I wish I could meet everyone. I know I can't, but most people are worth meeting, and most people are actually genuine good people. Not all of them, but most people really are. Not everybody can help. Most people want to help, and there's a ton of people who do help. There's no shortage to that. People, I can't get past it, how many good people are out there. I never will, probably ever. And so many people are like spirit messengers who wish me the best. I see people pray for me even when they drive by. I know what it means when someone says they're going to pray for me, even if it's just body language or with their eyes or whatever. I can tell. Some people, it's really obvious. They're Catholic. Some people do the prayer sign with both their hands. Some people who, natives do it a lot too. They have feather charms and stuff. They wave them to you. And so I get blessed a lot. And God bless them. I know they can't stop sometimes. They're not going far. But, that does help. That's a good thing to do. And the sentiment means a lot to me. It really does. It's not lost on me. And it's important. It's wonderful. And those of you who come up to me in public, even though a lot of time I don't get to talk to you very much, or you just walk away, or you say it in passing, when you bless me, or say God touched, or say whatever you say, those eerie, spiritual, beautiful things you tell me, I remember those too. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a heck of a journey. So from El Paso, I went right up to the border, because I want to see Old Mexico. I went up to a couple high places, and I couldn't get a good picture anywhere, though. It was just lost on the camera, you know. But I got to see it. I talked to another guy who didn't speak a word of English. And I was like, muy poquito español, like very little Spanish. You know, I don't speak very much. And I don't know what he's asking for. I think he needed a place to plug in his phone. But after I told him I didn't speak very much Spanish, he gave up right away. Which I thought was a shame, because I would have sat there and helped him figure out whatever he needed. I wasn't doing anything. It was like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Like, it's not like I ever have plans usually anyways. So I would have helped him. But he decided he's going to find somebody who just spoke his native tongue, which he probably did right away. I mean, right there's lots of people who do. El Paso, too, a lot of people told me it wasn't safe. Very safe environment, very clean, no homeless people, like, I was the only bum on the street I saw, like, with a backpack and stuff. So I was like, oh wow. I was just in the downtown area. I didn't go walk around too much in other spots, but then I got a video at the school, the Alamo School, and it's a closed down school, and I really liked it because, like, it had like a 10-foot fence all the way around it. I climbed the part with the wall, which I had to lift up my backpack over that wall and stuff, but at least I didn't have to wear it on my back and climb, or strap something to it and then hoist it up after I climb it. So it really wasn't too bad of a climb, and I knew it was a really safe place to sleep because, heck, I'm fenced in. I feel good about that, and it was a safe place to sleep. It was good, no trouble from anybody. Went and got myself some pan, got myself some Mexican bread, which is always good. And then I got some of their pastries too, and I had it's called something rose. I don't remember what it is. It's like a peanut butter cake thing. It's really light, really good. Got me one of those too. Got the impulse buy. Couldn't help it. And so then I ate that in the morning. I went down. Went back to the exit. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, dang, there's no place for the downtown exit. No place to stop. There's no shoulder on my on-ramp. So I figured, you know what? Go up a couple blocks. There's a place for them to stop right there. And yeah, somebody did stop. Super cool dude. And look at this. He drove me all the way to... I'm right outside of San Antonio. I have a silver necklace now. He gave it to me as a blessing. He said, well, you can barter with it if you have to. I couldn't imagine pawning or selling this. That's a cool gift. That's the thing, too. People give me gifts sometimes, too. I'm like, dang. And then, like, they mean a lot to me when someone gives me a gift. That's cool. But he said, may this protect you from things, too. Evil spirits, whatever it be. May it protect you. And it has monetary value, obviously. But the sentiment behind it was really cool. I gave him one of my hippie charms. Oh man, I'm gonna have to leave this video and look up his name. He was a really good friend. What was his name? It wasn't Cody, was it? No, it wasn't Cody. Damn. It started with a C. I should have asked him more than once what his name was. Oh well, I know where he's from. He lives in El Paso. I know a bunch about his life, and I think and where he is from. And I remember the person. Whether I remember his name or not, I'm not gonna forget him. He was a really cool dude. And he was just really friendly, genuine person, and helped me out a lot. It saved me a lot of miles of walking too. And we had a lot in common. He traveled a lot too. His was through work, and he drove. He traveled differently, but he traveled all the time. And he has good people. I'm really glad I met him. Because it was a lot of fun. We talked about books we read together. We both like Brandon Sanderson, and we talked about a whole bunch of things, philosophy, life, different parts of the country, different food we like to eat and stuff. So we got along great too. I get along great with those people too, but we had a lot of common interests, I guess that's how I'd say it. But some people just have similar personalities, which can be a good or bad thing. Sometimes you meet somebody who's a lot like you, after you talk to them for a while, you're like, what else do we talk about? But yeah, so we were talking about a whole bunch of things, and he had to keep going because he's headed to Houston. He only had to go for an hour meeting. He had to drive a long ways from El Paso to Houston just for an hour meeting. But, you know, they're paying him. I hope they're paying him well for that too. And I got to meet him. And one of the reasons he actually had to turn around is he forgot to go to the bank. So he saw me once, and he saw me again when he went back to the bank. God bless him, he stopped for me. And it was awesome. That's where I got to where I am now. It's like, I don't know, it's right outside San Antonio. I don't remember the name of this town. But good people here, lots of good people. I met a gal named Casey, and she gave me some like Pringles and soda pops and stuff, and that was cool. So I got some snacks. I actually just came from the store, so I bought some eggs, and I'm boiling them right now. I don't know if you can see that. If not, oh well. But I'm boiling them right now. So then I got me some hard-boiled eggs for the road, and just a snack on. I like to make sure I get protein and stuff. A little bit healthier. I know I don't need it as much because I do eat protein, but it's nice to have, like, that's the best you can get right there. I figure an egg, they're kind of hard to beat as far as protein. Plus, I love them. Hard-boiled eggs, oh man, great. So now I'm headed to Houston. I might have to check my maps because there's a South by Southwest concert festival coming up, I hear. I'm pretty sure it's real soon, and it's in Austin. So I think I'm headed to Austin. I think I'm decided right now. I'm headed to Austin to this. I don't know if there's ticket prices or what. I'm going to head there. I don't care if I have to sit outside and listen to the music. So I'm sure it's a concert. It's going to be loud. I don't know. I'll find a way in. I'll find a way in. I'll find work, get a ticket, whatever it takes, play my music, get a ticket. I don't know. But I'm headed there. A music festival sounds great. It's from people from all over, and it's a big festival. And I'm all about it, especially meeting all those new people who are going for a festival. Like, festival just means party. That's all I hear is a music party. That's all I hear. And so that's where I'm headed to right now. I'm going to try to bump it down the road pretty soon right now. I'm going to pack up my gear, pack up my tent, finish boiling these eggs. And you know what? Happy trails.